Hello students, welcome to your WebSeek Academy English channel. Today, we will discuss the poem Sonnet 116, which is a part of the first semester BCom English syllabus. This beautiful and philosophical poem is written by William Shakespeare, one of the greatest poets and playwrights in English literature. A note on the poet. William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616, was born in Stratford-upon-Avon. He is widely regarded as the most excellent writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. He is also known as the Bard of Avon. He is the most famous and influential playwright in English literature. He wrote 37 plays, 154 sonnets and 2 epic poems. His sonnets explore themes of love, beauty, politics, and mortality, demonstrating his exceptional skill in poetic form. He has written comedies, tragedies, and historical plays. Some of his famous plays are A Midsummer Night's Dream, Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other playwright. Sonnet 116 Summary. Introduction. Shakespeare's Sonnet 116 is a profound reflection on the nature of true love. The poet defines love as an unwavering, eternal force that remains constant despite external changes. Below is a detailed analysis of the poem, including its meaning, themes, and literary devices. First quatrain, lines 1 to 4. The definition of true love. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Shakespeare begins with a strong assertion that nothing should stand in the way of true love. Marriage of true minds suggests a deep, spiritual connection rather than just a legal or physical bond. The phrase, admit impediments, alludes to the Christian wedding ceremony, where the priest asks if anyone knows of a reason the couple should not be married. Shakespeare argues that true love should have no barriers. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Here, he defines love by what it is not. If love changes when circumstances change or disappears when someone leaves, then it was never true love to begin with. True love is steadfast and does not waver in the face of challenges. Second quatrain, lines 5 to 8. Love as a guiding force. Oh no! It is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. Love is compared to a lighthouse, ever-fixed mark, a guiding structure that remains strong despite powerful storms, tempests. This metaphor suggests that true love is unshaken by hardships, trials, or difficulties. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose words are known, although his height be taken. Love is also compared to the North Star, a constant celestial guide for lost sailors. Wandering bark means a ship. The line, whose words are known, implies that love, like the star, has immeasurable value, though its position can be measured. This reinforces the idea that love provides direction and certainty in an uncertain world. Third quatrain, lines 9 to 12. Love versus time. Love's not time's fool, the rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love is not subject to the power of time, time's fool. The personification of time with a sickle refers to the grim reaper, who cuts down youth and beauty. While physical beauty fades, rosy lips and cheeks age, true love remains unaffected by the passage of time. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. Love does not change, even over short or long periods. It lasts until the edge of doom, meaning Judgment Day, implying that real love is eternal and transcends even death. Final couplet, lines 13 to 14. Shakespeare's bold claim. If this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Shakespeare ends with a confident assertion, if his definition of love is wrong, then he has never written anything, and no one has ever truly loved. Since Shakespeare is a widely acknowledged poet and love undeniably exists, this statement reinforces the truth of his argument. Conclusion. Sonnet 116 is one of Shakespeare's most famous love poems, presenting an idealistic and unwavering view of love. He argues that true love remains constant through all trials, unaffected by time or change. Using strong imagery and metaphors, he compares love to a lighthouse and the North Star, emphasizing its reliability. The poem's confident and assertive tone makes it a powerful declaration of love's eternal nature. Themes in the poem. 1. The eternal nature of love. Shakespeare presents love as unchanging and enduring. It does not waver with time, distance, or hardship. True love remains constant, regardless of external circumstances. 2. Love as a guiding force. Love is depicted as a lighthouse and a guiding star, showing that it provides direction and stability in life. These metaphors suggest that love is reliable and offers security. 3. Love versus time. The poem directly challenges the idea that time can diminish love. While physical beauty fades, love transcends the effects of aging and mortality. 4. Love as an ideal concept. Shakespeare presents an almost perfect, idealized version of love. It is not affected by human weaknesses, emotional instability, or changes in circumstances. Instead, it remains pure and steadfast. Literary devices used in the poem. 1. Metaphor. It is an ever-fixed mark, love as a lighthouse. It is the star to every wandering bark, love as the North Star. 2. Personification. Love's not time's fool. Love is personified as strong and independent of time. Time's sickle. Time is depicted as a reaper who cuts down youth and beauty. 3. Alliteration. Love alters not with his brief hours, repetition of L and it sounds. Let me not to the marriage of true minds, repetition of M and T sounds. 4. Hyperbole, exaggeration. Bears it out even to the edge of doom. Love lasting until Judgment Day is an exaggerated claim to emphasize its eternal nature. Short answer questions. 1. What does the poet not want to do? A. Believe that there is an obstacle to true love. B. Describe love. C. Talk about love. D. Talk about death. Answer. A. Believe that there is an obstacle to true love. 2. What is the central theme of the poem? Answer. The central theme of the poem is the unchanging and eternal nature of true love. Shakespeare emphasizes that real love does not alter with time, circumstances, or physical changes. 3. Which of the following does the poet not compare true love to? A. Shep. B. Red rose. C. Star. D. He doesn't compare it to anything. Answer. B. Red rose. 4. What does the poet mean by wandering bark? Answer. A. Wandering bark refers to a sailing ship that is lost or seeking direction. Shakespeare uses it as a metaphor for a person seeking guidance, and love is like the star that helps guide them. 5. What is the rhyme scheme of the first 4 lines of the poem? Answer. The rhyme scheme of the first 4 lines is a barb. Example. A mind's be love of fines be remove. 6. What implement does time carry? A. Pitchfork. B. Scythe. C. Compass. D. Clock. Answer B. A scythe. Answer each of the following questions in about one page. 1. Explain Shakespeare's idea that true love is not dependent on physical aspects. Answer. In Sonnet 116, Shakespeare expresses that true love does not rely on physical beauty or outward appearances. He believes that love, if it is real, remains constant even when time changes a person's looks or circumstances. In the lines, "Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds," he clearly states that love should not change just because something about the other person changes. He compares true love to an ever-fixed mark, like a lighthouse that stays firm in storms, showing even during hard times. Shakespeare also says love is not time's fool, meaning it is not affected by aging or the passing of time. Though beauty may fade, true love remains unchanged. Overall, the poet presents love as spiritual, steady, and eternal, not something based on appearance or temporary emotions. 2. List out all the different images in the sonnet and bring out their effectiveness. Answer. Shakespeare uses several vivid images and metaphors in the sonnet to describe the nature of true love. Ever-fixed mark. This refers to a lighthouse. It symbolizes love as a constant guide that stands firm through all storms, looks on tempests, and is never shaken. This emphasizes that love stands strong during difficulties. Star to every wandering bark. Love is compared to the North Star that guides lost ships. This image shows love as a dependable and eternal guide. Time's sickle. Time is personified as a reaper with a sickle who cuts down beauty. This represents how time changes physical appearance. Edge of doom refers to the end of the world or judgment day, implying that true love lasts even until death. These images are powerful because they make the abstract concept of love more vivid, showing that love is strong, unchanging, and eternal. 3. What could be the possible changes that can come over people through the passage of time, as suggested in Shakespeare's sonnet? Answer. Shakespeare suggests that time brings many changes in people. Physical beauty fades, rosy lips and cheeks lose their charm with age. People grow older, weaker, and their appearances change. Emotions may become less intense, and circumstances in life may alter. However, despite all these changes, true love should not change. Even though time can take away youth and beauty, it cannot touch the soul or the depth of genuine love, which stays constant. 4. What does the poet mean by true minds? Answer. The phrase true minds refers to people who are truly in love, not just physically attracted but connected at a deeper, intellectual and emotional level. Their union is not based on looks, wealth, or situation, but on genuine understanding and harmony of thought. Shakespeare believes that the marriage, union, of such minds should face no obstacles. This kind of love is unchanging and eternal. 5. Can you explain the line, ever-fixed mark, never shaken? Answer. In this line, Shakespeare compares true love to an ever-fixed mark, like a lighthouse or anchor that does not move even in a storm. Never shaken means it stays firm no matter what challenges arise. This metaphor shows that real love is unchangeable and reliable, unaffected by hardships or difficulties. It is a guiding force that remains stable through life's storms. Answer each of the following questions in about 2 pages. 1. Explain Shakespeare's idea that true love is not dependent on physical aspects. Answer. In Sonnet 116, Shakespeare expresses that true love does not rely on physical beauty or outward appearances. He believes that love, if it is real, remains constant even when time changes a person's looks or circumstances. In the lines, "Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds," he clearly states that love should not change just because something about the other person changes. He compares true love to an ever-fixed mark, like a lighthouse that stays firm in storms, showing that love should remain strong even during hard times. Shakespeare also says love is not time's fool, meaning it is not affected by aging or the passing of time. Though beauty may fade, true love remains unchanged. Overall, the poet presents love as spiritual, steady, and eternal, not something based on appearance or temporary emotions. 2. What is the relevance of the last two lines to the meaning of the poem? What kind of role does the poet take on? Answer. The last two lines of Sonnet 116 are very important because they show the poet's strong belief in his idea of true love. Shakespeare says, "If this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved." This means that if someone can prove his ideas about love wrong, then he never wrote anything, and no one has ever truly loved. These lines give the poem a powerful ending and show Shakespeare's full confidence in his definition of love. He takes on the role of a wise thinker or judge, making a firm statement about love's nature. The language in the final couplet is absolute and bold, adding strength to the message. It also makes the reader believe that the poet's idea of love as something permanent and unchanging is deeply true and trustworthy. 3. Describe the poem as a meditative sonnet. Answer. Sonnet 116 is a meditative sonnet because it reflects deeply on the nature of love in a calm and thoughtful way. Shakespeare is not emotional or dramatic in this poem. Instead, he carefully explains what true love is and what it is not. He begins by saying that nothing should stand in the way of the marriage of true minds, and then goes on to describe love as something that never changes. He uses thoughtful comparisons, like love being an ever-fixed mark or a guiding star to lost ships, to show that real love is steady and reliable. He also says that love is not affected by time, even though time can take away beauty. The poem follows a logical structure, with each part exploring different aspects of love. In the end, the poet confidently concludes that his definition of love is the truth. Because the poem is thoughtful, structured, and focused on deep ideas rather than emotions, it is a perfect example of a meditative sonnet. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Webseek Academy for more English lessons and notes. See you in the next video. Until then, evolve with every learning.